More than 100 Jamaicans receive land titles, $30 million electricity regularization program launched, and 393 civil servants honored during Civil Service Week. With Jamaica House Weekly, I'm Simone Wolf.
We need to continue to ensure that our people will be able to hold up their titles and proudly declare, I own a piece of this rock called Jamaica.
Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller pledging continued support for landowners as more than 100 proud residents from 4 parishes received land titles at a ceremony last Thursday. The titles were made possible through government's Land Administration and Management Program, LAMP. The residents who hail from St. Catherine, Clarendon, Manchester and St. Elizabeth are the first batch of landowners to be given their titles under a Memorandum of Understanding signed between the Development Bank of Jamaica and the Land Ministry. Under the agreement, more than $90 million in grant funding will go towards helping landowners complete payments to LAMP. 2,000 titles are expected to be delivered to residents across several parishes by 2015. On Tuesday, Mrs. Simpson Miller threw her support behind Project StepUp, an initiative geared towards regularizing electricity in 7 communities in Kingston and St. Andrew.
And I want people who are less fortunate not only to be able to access the electricity, but to step up in a life, as they would say in our inner cities. Because that woman who can do nails and can do hair, and the young men that can do barbering with electricity, and they do not have to steal it, they can create their own jobs.
The 12-month, $30 million project is a partnership involving the Jamaica Public Service Company and the Jamaica Social Investment Fund. Communities to benefit are McGregor Gardens, Denham Town, Tower Hill, Arnett Gardens, Whitfield Town, Payneland and Majesty Gardens. The project is geared towards eliminating electricity theft and improving the communities by funding infrastructure services so legal electricity connections can be made. Under the initiative, community members are also expected to benefit from energy audits and skills training by the Heart Trust NTA. The Prime Minister showed her support for the island's civil servants last Wednesday when she participated in a long service award ceremony at King's House. 393 public servants who've given at least 25 years of service from varying levels within the sector were rewarded for their contribution. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller also focused on literacy last week. At a scholarship awards ceremony for 100 youth and adult learners to pursue courses offered at the Jamaican Foundation for Lifelong Learning, Mrs. Simpson Miller reiterated government's commitment to enabling all Jamaicans to access education. In a speech read by Spanish Town Mayor Norman Scott, the Prime Minister said there was no better way to assist in molding a person than by providing access to education. The scholarships, worth a total $500,000, have been offered by the Jamaica Biscuit Company Limited. And Mrs. Simpson Miller last week welcomed news that Jamaican legal eagle Patrick Robinson had been elected to serve as a judge in the International Court of Justice ICJ for a 9-year term starting February 2015. The Prime Minister said Judge Robinson's selection to the ICJ was a reflection of his excellence and the island's high standing in the international arena. And that's it for this week's Jamaica House Weekly. Join us next time for the latest stories coming out of the office of the Prime Minister.